Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of City Skylines, where in the last couple of episodes we finished up this little village next to the highway, and off episode I built this little highway exit to help with some of the flow of traffic going in and out of the traffic. Also, the idea is for this road to continue on into a bridge and go to the main island as one of its access roads, together with a road coming down from here, I think, maybe even one down here. I want as many access roads to the island as possible, because I don't want to rely on one single highway entrance. It's actually going to be two. There will be a highway entrance here coming down from this mainland across the river next to the train station, going down, I think ending here somewhere, and then this highway will be dual purpose. It will split. One way will go down to this side where the tourist area of the city is going to be, and one way is going to go over on this side of the island where the financial district will be. This island, as I said, will be the main financial district. It will be the skyscrapers, there will be a football stadium, the university will be on this island as well, I think over here somewhere. This side will be a little bit of lower density housing, maybe this point will be fishing, but this main part, this will be a main city. And in this city we are going to be using canals. So yeah, this is still a Dutch/English inspired build, and yeah, this little island, I think, is a perfect island to introduce a few canals, some teeny tiny small roads in the city center, like it's an old city center but with modern buildings. That's kind of the vibe I'm going for. So that is where we are going to start today. But before we can start, I think we need to do some terraforming. We need to at least remove all the trees, and I think I need to lower the land a little bit to make sure the canals work and it doesn't look ridiculous with canals that are 10 meters lower than the roads. So let me do that real quick. Alright, here we are again. As you can see, I have removed all the trees from the island, and at least on this side of the railway, I lowered all the land to a level where we can use these Dutch-style canals. Now, the reason I did that is because these canals, while they are beautiful and functional, and they can even have ferries through it, as you can see, they aren't very deep. So if you want water flowing through them, you have to be level with the water level, if that makes any sense. So, they have to be deep enough that water can flow through it, but not too deep, because then they'll quickly overflow. And also they have this little mossy area along the side, with darker bricks on the bottom and lighter bricks on the top, which indicates that this is the water level in general. So yeah, that is where I wanted the water to be at, sort of. So you can see the little green area, little green moss. It's not going too low beneath it, it's not going too high over it. Excellent. So this one won't stay here, of course. This one is just my reference until I have placed the first one down. So how are we going to fill in this area? It's a rather big piece of land. Pretty big. I think it's just this piece alone is almost twice as big as the village we created, I think. So we are going to need a whole lot of stuff to fill it in with. And I don't have a set plan for the canals. We'll just add them as we go, the way I feel like. But one thing we need in this area is a train station. Now, I don't think we're gonna build our main train station in here, because I think the main train station is going to be on this island. But we do need a train station over here, and we have the train line, which is from over here. We have one, and we have one over here, which is basically every train line on the map. Let's see, do we have a nice train station? I think I have the Amsterdam train station. This one. I think this one, even though it's pretty big, and I just said that we won't put a very big train station. Okay, what else do we have? We have Berlin. I think this one is going to be the main one over here somewhere. And we have this one, which is an end station. I don't want an end station. This is also an end station. How about this one? This one is 4 lines. Old Market Station. This one looks nice. Isn't that much smaller than the Amsterdam train station. Let's see, if we put down a road real quick. What looks best? Just plop them down both. We have plenty of money. This one is a lot smaller, and it has a road going beneath it. Interesting. The parking lots could be interesting for our bus stop as well. But we are building a Dutch-inspired city. Both are elevated, which is good. I think I'm gonna go with the Amsterdam one, even though it's a little bigger. I think it just fits the style better. So, and I think this is an excellent road for this to connect to while we are at it. So let's put you down here. And then let's see, what do we have for bridges? This is a 2-lane road. So we want the European 2-lane stone bridge. And we want, of course, the bridge version. Like so. And we need to level that off, of course. Can go a little bit higher. Wait, just let me first connect this road. And you need to be that height. And then you can be a little bit higher. So you're not too close to the water. Excellent. That is a little steep, but we can fix that in a moment. And then this one needs to connect up real quick using my favorite tool. Very nice. And of course we have some trees in the way. Very well. Now this is not the road I wanted over here. I wanted the normal one. This one. No, you know what? Let's use this one. I really like these roads, especially for city centers. You have a lot of trees, a lot of benches, advertising. Yeah, they look very nice. And then connect you up as well with a nice swivel. Excellent. And then we can upgrade you. And then, of course, we need you to level off a little bit, say to there-ish. Yeah, looks about right. And then you need to be a slope. Very well. And we have our first car, the police officer. You are patrolling. Excellent. So that will be our first building in the city. It's the train station. Now I need to connect up the rail. All right, first half of the station is done. Now that I'm looking at it, I see we need to adjust the train to a right. Let's do a 5 car, see how that looks. There is one, looks all right. Let's see what the other one looks like. Let's do the 8 car. Okay, it's the same train, just longer. Does it fit in the other station? That's the question though. Do you fit in the station? Not completely. There's one car outside it. But I think that's alright. Yeah, that's alright. Right, so first part of the city is done. Train station going with a rail going to and from our village. I haven't checked how many trains we have. We have 3 trains, which I think is a little bit much. I think 2 will do. And we're going to give it a nice blue color. Like so. In Hickory Heights. We'll have to come up with better names once we have some names for the area here. Now on the back, as you can see, I used the normal road, which I'm going to disable parking on because we have a lot of parking areas. So we have this big parking lot. Are you all disabled people? I don't believe that for a single second. Anyway, nice big parking lot, parking garage as well, in case you want to pay a little bit more and have your car inside, you know. Looks very nice. I had to use these roads because the parking doesn't have a road entrance. It just has an opening here where you drive your car in, and this road has too many things on the side. You wouldn't be able to drive your car into the parking lot. So that is why we changed the roads a little bit. Now obviously there isn't much to do over here just yet, so no need for people to come here. We haven't even put in our first canal that we are going to keep. Also, I added a few bridges. This is the high-speed railroad bridge. Now I really like these bridges here, especially this one, but as you can see, it's only a 1 line. Oh, I need to use the bridge version. It's only a 1 track line, so we'd have to make our own connection with the dual line, and that was a little bit too much work for me, so not this time, maybe another time. So the high-speed railroad bridge is the only one which has two directions apart from the normal one. So yeah, really like how this came together. The corners are a little bit steep. Not steep. What do you call that? They're a little bit tight. Especially this one here. I might fiddle around with it move it a little bit more off screen. See if I can make a better corner. But I think for now it works. Looks great. So yeah, we have our first railway line from our little village into the big city. So let's continue on and do the connections on the other side. and that is the first part of our city. As you can see, the station is working nice. We added some retaining walls to the sides. Make sure that nobody climbs onto the rail tracks. I need to download a few mods to get this to be level as well. I think I need the Prop Anarchy mod. I used to have it, but I had so many issues with that damn 81 tiles mod that I unsubscribed to a whole bunch of mods which I thought I didn't need. But obviously I don't have any Prop Anarchy anymore, so I can't use my decals. I need Prop Anarchy back. Then on this side we started a nice pedestrian area. I think it's always a good idea to have some shopping area right outside the main station. It is like that in most Dutch cities. You get off the main train station and then boom, you're in the center of the city, shops everywhere, restaurants, cafes, So that is what we're going for here. I created a small little residential area with some modern looking condos. Of course, I made the mistake of putting down too high a level buildings, and they get abandoned pretty quickly because land value here is basically non-existent. I mean, it's very high around the pedestrian area, but it's basically the lowest it can be on this side. So yeah, we're gonna have some issues with that. It should resolve itself fairly quickly because I intend on building this whole area up as a financial district. So we'll have lots of services, lots of public transit. The land value should go up fairly quickly. Same goes for this one here, not enough goods to sell. So we need to make sure to get some industry as well. But yeah, apart from that, I added one of the European police stations. I think it looks very nicely, complements the station very well, and it's a nice offset, I guess, against these modern buildings, which will be the shopping area. So that's nice. Hopefully people are going to move in. Before I forget, we should paint a district over this. Over here is going to be focused a little bit more on shopping, and then this will be where the skyscrapers are, much more offices and stuff like that. And then over here, I'm thinking over here will be the football station. And then the rest of this can be filled in with a mix of high density residential and offices, and probably some shopping as well. We can probably also add a few unique buildings to the area. I mean, we haven't used any of our unique buildings at all, so we probably can use a few skyscrapers. I really like this one. This one's from London, I believe. Yeah, this eccentric skyscraper is a hub for financial business and has a very nice restaurant with a 360-degree view at the top floor. So maybe we can add in even an eye. This is the London Eye. I also have the Dubai Eye, I believe, which is a whole lot bigger than this one. But maybe we can save the eye for our touristy area. I don't know. We'll see. We have plenty of buildings that we can use. We have a nice department store here, which actually fits in rather nicely here. I don't know why everything is always too high. But yeah, that would fit in very nicely, I think. Need a little bit of water. It's a little bit of an older style building, exactly the same as the station. And of course, you're going to need... Whoa, that's the wrong button. You are going to need some paths around it. See, doesn't that look nice? Excellent. Excellent. All right, so I am going to continue building this area out a little bit. You know what would be nice on the backside of this? A little bit of fishing. Maybe a fish market over here. And then some fishing harbors. Let's try it out while we are here, shall we? And then to fill in the rest of this area, we don't have any need for offices yet. So what I think I might do is use some of the modern city center, these ones, for some more shopping options. And of course we need to pause the game because we want to make them historical in just a moment. Very nice. I like it. Except, of course, for all the abandoned buildings, but you know, that's going to be a running theme in this city, I think. Me placing down buildings that have too high a level for the environment. Yeah, we'll fix it. We'll fix it. One day we'll learn not to do that, and we won't make that mistake again. But until that time, we'll probably make that mistake a few more times. So yeah, looking nice, looking nice.